save that for later, actually. Give me just a moment. There we go. Had to shut off the stream music. There we go. Hello, everyone, to our weekly session of Derail Valley. And hello to DJ Faramix, who popped into the chat. There are talks of multiplayer floating about, so maybe that'll be something that we'll be doing in the future. I mean, multiplayer is a thing in this game, I am told. In fact, I've been told that many a time, so I would like to experiment with that in the future. So that'd be fun to do. In the meantime, we have... I believe we have quite a few objectives in mind. Like, for one thing, we want to upgrade Meredith 3 to her full potential, by which I mean put googly eyes on her. Oh, no, I did not find out what went down on the Oprah Din yet. I wanted to save that for another stream day. So, no, you did not miss that. I know nothing about what happened on the Oprah Din beyond what I've examined already. So, yeah. You did not miss that. We're good. I will let people know when I will be doing that. You keen for that when it happens? Well, just keep an eye on the blue sky to know whether or not I actually do it. I'll probably attempt to finish Obra Dinn sometime this week. Maybe on, like... Wednesday? Tuesday? One of the two. Sometime in the week. Not Thursday again, because I might have some obligations for that day. We'll see. Anyway, speaking of obligations, let's take a look at what we got to do for this session. Because I recall that we got the DM3 to our area. We bought the parts. So now we just got to haul the parts back to the city south, which is, you know, something we're very familiar with. Also, paint. We need paint. Should actually look up what the paint looks like. Ah. Hello, Meredith 3. This does not seem like the... Oh, right. I went forward a bit to test the switch machine. Right. Real quick. Wanted to stop in here to see what mounts would work for those googly eyes, because I know we put a small strip on and that was incompatible. Medium, maybe? Do I have A10? Actually. Romantic pop. No, I don't have that. I know I don't. Let's see. Mount strip medium. Mount plate medium. What would work? What will work for the googly eyes? Would a plate or a strip work? Probably a plate. And I want to say large would probably work. Oh, right. Wallet. That was not what I ordered. I mean, I'll take the stuff. I must have pointed that in the wrong way. Right, point at the item, not the tag. Well. Right. Money. Right. Real quick. Yep. Alright. Huh. close enough. If I can... Jesus. Alright. Also, how's the audio working tonight? Because I kind of messed about with some settings. I know there's not a lot of noise going on right now, but... You're quiet? Thank you. And that's why I asked. Okay. Is that any better? Is that good? Guess we'll find... Yeah, that's good. Okay. I'll just have to remember that for later. Alright. Right. Let us see if Let us see if large plates are what we needed. Picking up immediately where we left off. Right. Oh. I totally remember how this game works. Yeah, it's about right. Yes! That amuses me. And the fact that it's, like, bloody crooked. Like, that just adds on to the stupidity of this image. Imagine you're an idiot just walking on the train and and you turn around and that's looking at you. Last thing you see before you run over is this googly-eyed monstrosity. Oh, dear. Anyway. With that bit of silliness done, we need... well, first of all, Gotta clear that, and I'm gonna head to the machine place, the machine factory. MF. Need to go to MF. And then we'll get the flatbed and haul the machine parts back to CS. And this is where I need to be. Alright. Oh, map. Alright. It needs to face this direction. Beautiful. Train fully loaded with supplies. train does need to be fueled. I probably should have done that before I thought about bringing it here. It should be fine. Lights are on. Alright. Okay. If I recall correct, the point should be set so that I'm going to the city south. Now that we're on the open rails, how has your weekend been? Get up too much? I certainly did. I don't know what it is. Every time I have a weekend, it's just like, I'm going to be productive. I'm going to actually do stuff. And then I end up playing TF2 for hours. But hey, sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need lazy days. Exactly that. Wanted to clean, ended up playing American Truck Sim. Yeah. Well, I've got some news for you. Space Truck Simulator was on sale earlier this week, I think. Probably still on sale right now. So I got it. I think I got it alongside Overdin, actually. So someday in the future I might play that. Could be fun. Did? I thought you heard that. I thought we talked about it sometime ago. Let me double check. I probably said the wrong title of it. Star Trucker. Star Trucker's the one. But yeah, it's essentially Space Truck Simulator. It's 60% off right now. It's $9.99. Whoops. You are in a gear here. I'm not sure it's the right one, but it's one. Yeah, I don't know exactly how gears work, honestly. I'm probably in the exact wrong gear I'm meant to be in. Currently, I'm in 4th gear. I'm currently zooming at over 50 kilometers an hour. It's totally fine. At least the points are set in my direction. And fuel is okay-ish. It's from the regular toaster, I think. We are now in 5th gear. We are zooming. Probably gonna regret this. I think this is the fastest I've ever gone on in this game. Star Trucker looks fun. Ah, yeah. It really does, actually. Okay, time to slow down a bit. There we go. If I'm correct, Farrah, it's probably just American Truck Simulator, but in space. So it's kind of like... The vibe I get is like basically a truck simulator merged with No Man's Sky when it got good. That's another game I need to try. They're still adding stuff to No Man's Sky to this day. They added something called the Swarm. They added hostile aliens to that game. Like, unified hostile aliens. Not wildlife. Like, actual civilizations poised to kill you. Sort of aliens. Probably be an interesting game to stream. Maybe I'll look into that. Put it in my wish list for later. Adds danger. Alien space pirates. Yeah. Can't go wrong with space pirates, in all honesty. Space pirates are always fun no matter what way you slice them. Get back to City South, we're definitely going to get this thing fueled up. In fact, since I know the parts basically disappear the moment we turntable, I'll just park it in the fuel depot. Yeah, sounds about right. That didn't sound right for a second. The only thing I'm wondering is if the soundtrack is going to get me in trouble with Twitch. Like, I wonder if that's going to be a problem. That's one thing I don't like about the internet these days. I don't like that, like, copyrights are such a... That's probably a hot take for me to say out loud on the internet. You know, copyrights being so bloody difficult. And to some extent, I understand why. But if someone's just adding a song to a game or to a video without any intention of, like, distributing that song illegally, like, is it wrong for me to say that in that scenario that there shouldn't be too much of a punishment? You have harsher copyright restrictions on your game. Well, for you, that kind of makes sense considering what you do for a living, but still, it sucks. It sucks all around. Like, even that one time that I was accidentally broadcasting, like, the radio music rather than cassette music in this game, Twitch, well, actually, ironically, I think it was only YouTube that was like, hey, you're doing copyright content, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Alright, just try your best to mute the music then. Oh, it's such a bloody hassle. Yeah, I understand why. I understand why they're in place. Doesn't mean I have to like it. That's my stance on a lot of, like, laws and whatnot these days. Royalties come out of your subscription money. Clever way to circumvent that, I suppose. If I had a following like you where I actually got subscription money, I would probably do the same. I could add another switch device like right here to this tray. You have at least one subscriber. Yeah, that's true. Like, I'm really appreciative of anyone who subscribes to me. Like, oh, that's pretty cool. Oh. I don't understand. For some reason, I can't see that emote anymore. At least not in OBS. But yeah, I'm appreciative for everyone who comes by and subscribes and throws bits or whatever. It lets me know I've done my job right as an entertainer. And I use the phrasing, I use the word entertainer very loosely in this case. This is just me being me. Which I guess works. The other thing I need to consider is what I could possibly do for subscribers. I should probably create like custom emails. Like that's definitely something I want to do. Someday, I do want to make merch. At least in this game. I'd want to do full throttle reverse. That'd be bloody great. And if I could, like, I'm also tempted to do merch on my stream of Eclipsium, but I don't know how much I could get away with in that regard. I don't want to steal the developer's thunder by putting, like, content that's part of their game on my shirt. And claim that it's like, oh, look what I made. Nah, I don't want to. Through the coal mines south, and we end up in City South. Once we get this thing delivered and I refuel, I might pop off for a moment. Not full on end stream, just gotta do a thing. If I don't do it now, I will probably forget. What other merch I know for a fact that someday I would like to make a plushie of this current iteration of myself. After all the taxes and fees and stuff from the manufacturer taken away, I would have some for myself and the rest for the person who made this vehicle model for me, which is fucking tight. So that'd be good to do. Just throwing ideas at the wall while we ride the rails. There we are. We've been to coal mines now, so there are. You went quiet again? I heard you talking, but not what you said. Oh, that's a shame. Give me just a moment. I will fix that. There. Hopefully that'll fix it. I'm so sorry. Game. There. There. Hopefully my levels are fine now. Yeah, that's good again? Alright. I kind of messed about with my microphone levels, like, in the computer prior to the stream, so that's probably why I was so quiet. Not to mention my mic is not really facing me. Like, my setup is really bloody cockeyed. Like, my mic is to the side of my head rather than full on front. Because I couldn't put it anywhere up front. So yeah, I was just kind of spitballing merch ideas. Stuff like that. It's of no consequence. I wonder how much one gets paid for coal trains in this game. Not a fantastic amount, but quite a lot. It does actually look quite nice for some of these. Something to keep in mind later. There we go. Full throttle. CME to CPP runs are medium pay. CME to CPP, the coal power plant and the coal mine east. Sounds alright. Although I definitely want to attempt like a full-on fuel run. Though it probably would be a good idea to find the other DE6 before I do that. And just to save me some trouble. Ooh. Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. Okay. Now we just ride this route all the way down and we'll be at the depot, and then we'll back into the shed, get this thing fueled up, and then I'll do that thing real quick, and then we'll get back to working on this thing. How much money do I have? Like 50,000 something? 50,000. So... crap. Crap, I've done it again. Well, you know what? It's time for an adventure. We're going this way now. You might say that we are going full throttle reverse. Okay, this should be fine. This is totally fine. This is totally up to regulation. Train conductors do this all the time. They go completely at reverse with expensive, fragile cargo. Good stand to go a little faster. Oh, I almost fell. Good speed. Just go straight this way. I also need to what the DM3 looks like. I think we can set it on red lights too. Ooh, that could have been bad. Yeah, this is a reasonable speed. This is a tad more efficient than going on to the back flatbed. Good. Just be good. Could go a little slow. This is going to be a little slow as we can go. Okay. Far at all. We're just about to get in there. long as we're not about to crash into anything. good. We've made it with minimal issue. We might be facing backwards again. But we're doing okay. Ooh. Cars. Oh, my sweet little shunter diesel. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Okay. Oh, right. On we go. Coast down the line. So we get past this here box. Oh shit. Oops. Yeah, it's parked, but hey, the parts are delivered. And there's QD right on time. Whoops. Well, I ain't reloading that. You know what? This is a blessing in disguise. There. Well, that could have gone better. Let's see. Well, at least it didn't sustain any damages, not that I'm aware of. Yeah. Alright, let's fuel her up. Anyway, how are you, QD? Whoops. Oh, I gotta hold it. Diesel. Add the oil. Fix the powertrain. We really don't need any electrics. There we go. Had a wonderful dream during a nap earlier today. Do tell. Alright. We need to fund the part installation. I was in a wonderful place full of fire and brimstone. Well, I don't like the sound of that, but go on. There we go. Tow the vehicle to a service point where you can fully repair it. Beware, this will be costly. Yep, this is the part that we don't necessarily like. And there were little people in red pajamas who poked me with pitchforks. I get the feeling you're quoting a song at me again. Okay. We're gonna need a high-paying job because I get the feeling that the repairs to the DM3 are gonna be costly. Simpsons reference, actually. Ah, naturally. Let's see, 18,000. Shunting. Deliver wood scrap. I prefer a high-paying job at this point. Let's see. OWC, maybe? Oil Well Central. Let's take a crack at that. Also, I would like to guess who said that quote. I'm going to guess that it was, Mr. Smithers. I had a wonderful dream during a nap earlier today. I was in a wonderful place full of fire and brimstone, and there were little people in red pajamas who poked me with their pitchforks. Oh no, that's not Mr. Smithers. That's Mr. Burns. Oh, it was Homer J. Simpson. Oh, really? The J stands for J. Oh, I might have interpreted that joke the wrong way, but still. Alrighty, let's take a look at... Oh. Let's see if we can find the station, and then find a job that'll get us paid. Also, I want to take a quick perusal and see if we can find a scrap train somewhere around here. Like, I'm not going to give up on this quest to see if there are more scrap engines lying around, because I get the feeling that they are hiding in plain sight. Part of me wants to think that they're somehow in these bodies of water. What's left to find? Well, I gotta find the SO60, and I'm sure there's another type of diesel to find. And there's also the shunter. S2A2. Yes. Did I say SO60 again? Sorry, I mixed it up again, didn't I? Where's the station? Oh, there it is. Alright, what do you got for me? No. Yes. Hazmat 2, Long 2, Fragile 1. You'll have fun with that? Oh boy. Well, I know that they randomly spawn, so I don't exactly know where they are right now. So that'll have to be future trade's problem. Alright. Where's this going? Deliver methane to harbor and town. Okay. I know a way to make this trip shorter. Right, B40. I know a potentially stupid way to make this trip shorter. B30, B40. Okay. Now we know the drill. One collection of cow farts coming up. Yep. Oh, you know what? Before I do this... Oh, I'm potentially about to do something very fucking stupid. Woo! We shall see if greed will be my undoing today. Alright. So, work train. Get me the slug, if you so please. That's probably the wrong way. What am I doing? And 1 DE6. This is the right way, yes. Forgive me, I am just trying to... I'm currently going backwards. Okay, wrong side. So I need... Sorry, I need to... Right, I need to reverse down this line, so this is not right. Also, I'll need these. Uh-huh. Okay. Slug. Whoop. There. That should do it. Right. Alright. Oops. I'm potentially about to do something very, very stupid. Beautiful. I will get the coupling. Just give me a second with this one first. There. Okay. You are right to call me out on that, though. Thank you. All right. Perfect. The muscle mommy DE6. Oh, that's... Sorry, that's the funniest thing I've heard all day. Okay. Okay. So, this is B40. The other job we need is B10. That is probably... Should have named her Lady Dimitrescu. Or however it's spelled. I mean, maybe, but at the same time... Oh, dear. I don't know. Alright. It needs to be here. So, you know what? Oh. That would be so nifty, though. Okay. Alright, Meredith. This is gonna be an interesting job. Oh. Did I call Meredith Mary instead? Crap. There. Definitely need to go a little bit further up. Let this train coast to a stop. Oh yeah, that works. Alright. Note to self. Definitely need to invest in getting the remote control set for Meredith. There. Now. Oh. Alright. I'm afraid somebody yelled at me about that. Thankfully, no. No kaboom. No kaboom.
Where's the kaboom? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Need to put a little more welly in it.
You need to put a little more welly in it, Gromit.
Just a little more. I think it's good. Oh, by a hair, it's still off. It's still off. Like, I know I'm being very, like, very cautious about this as opposed to my usual antics, but I gotta be. Like, I'm essentially hauling, like, canisters of gas. Aha! Full throttle reverse. Yay! Faramix said the thing! As haphazard as I am with saying full throttle reverse and shit. Oh, yay. It's connected by the Force. Oh. I'm a Jedi train conductor. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Alright. Okay. We have essentially two trains. I've denoted them with my colors. With the flag. We're going to the harbor, so here comes the next part of my stupid plan. Now, the game would want us to go forward. You know what? Their plan is actually easier. Let's not do anything crazy today. Oh, shit. Not do anything crazy like go full throttle reverse. Stay forward, you idiot. There we go. We're about to make some fucking money. Points up ahead, we need to go right. Then when we get to the points down there, we need to go left, probably left again, and then right. No, also left. Oh dear. I wish you could turn this map around so that we can get a good trademark. The captain of the gravy train, climb aboard. Hey, you know what? It's actually going pretty smoothly so far. Like, this is amazingly smooth. With the DE6 and the slug in my side, nothing can stop me. Huh? Oh. It should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. It's on the default line. We're fine. Bloody panic for a moment. Alright. So, the first thing we need to do is drop off this one to D4I. Then after that, we drop this one off to C2I. Okay. You've come a long way since I first saw you overheating a DE2 on a hill in the rain. Right? Gone are the days where I have to panic about whether or not a shunter can go up a hill in the rain. And you've been instrumental in all of that, can I just say? Like, once again, I don't think this stream would have been as successful without you dropping hints and sharing your wisdom with me, Faramix. Like, I deeply appreciate it. Like, genuinely appreciate it. Alright, points are coming up. Once again, need to go right. And I do hope that if and when I eventually put down Derail Valley, and Lord forbid that day should come, I hope that you will stick around and watch me play games like Obra Dinn and all that stuff. That was a bit of a tight turn there. Would have appreciated a little bit more forewarning, game. Especially with this new gadget that we have. Alright. Once again, we have to go left. For sure, I'll swerve the Minecraft streams, but I'm open to diversity. Duly noted. I try to be a little bit diverse. Truth be told, I don't think I've really done... For one thing, I don't think I've done Minecraft with the Fluffy Squad in ages, because schedules and all that. But also, I don't think I've really done Minecraft on my own. Probably would be a good idea with a different audience. Not to be confused with Duly Noted, the Twitch account for Jeremy Dooley of Achievement Hunter. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm always on the lookout for, like, more variety in my games. Oh, I know of a good one. I actually I've had this in my library for a while, but this would probably be fun to do now. I have in my possession the original Warhammer Space Marine game. The one that came before the one that recently released. So it'll be fun to have the proper context for everything that's happening. And also, I'll get to see me Orky boys. Yeah, I'll get to see the lads. We will definitely need to go slow. We're probably gonna need to go at a crawl, but I want to save the temperature. By the way, I just love that about Warhammer, by the way. Warhammer is marketed as the grim, dark universe where there is only war. And then there's these stupid green idiots who, like, put some boxes and duct tape together and they somehow have a giant space cannon. I just love that bullshit. Why is that old man with a walker outpacing you? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm carrying, like... Let's see. 495 tons. As well as... 630 tons. So maybe it's the fact that I'm carrying over 1,000 tons worth of oil and methane. Could be that. Truth be told, I'd rather crawl at a snail's pace and just barely avoid overheating the temperature than, you know, bloody force this thing. But hey, this means that I forgot to do that thing earlier, so I guess while this thing is going so slow, I could do that thing I mentioned earlier. Just experimenting to see if the sand would help. I don't think it does. You know what? I'm gonna do that thing real quick. Probably nothing will happen while I'm away. I'll be back. Right? Oh good, we're actually gaining speed. We're slowly gaining speed. How's the temperature? Oh, the temperature's dropping. We could put a little more welly in it. Does it tell us how much time we need to complete this? 103 minutes. Oh, I can get this done in half the time. I head left, then yes, the points are set in the right direction. Cool. Yeah, after I finally complete Oprah did probably sometime this week. What other games should I do? There's a Space Marine game. There's the Space Trucker game. It's been a while since I've done Skyrim, and we barely started that game. I do need to get back to American McGee's Atlas at some point. Oh, Madness Returns specifically. I tell you what, the day they put the first game out there as something more than an Xbox exclusive, I will be the first in line to pick that game up. That was the right decision. Now the next point I need to go left again. Tell you what, though, in spite of the hills, this is going a little bit easier than I thought it would. And I know, don't jinx it, but I mean, I'm barely breaking 30 kilometers an hour. What's the worst that could happen? Seem to be picking up speed though, so that's good. And our temperature is dropping, so that's even better. This is going good. This was a stupid idea, but it's turning out to be a brilliant idea. This is going to be an easy... how much? Easy over $100,000 job. And probably more than that, considering potential bonuses. Once I get this done, I'll get the DM3 repaired, and then if... well, I probably won't have enough for those licenses, but this is a viable strategy to quickly earn money to get those expensive licenses. Tell you what, this is a good chance for a cup of coffee. Decaf, especially. So if you hear the kettle going off, my bad. We're at a good speed now. Nothing bad will happen and none of these tanks will explode. Totally not. Totally not. Nothing bad will ever happen. Nothing bad. I should actually, like, if and when I ever wrap this game up, again, Lord forbid that day should come, I should, like, do like a compilation of all the times I fucked up. Like, that bit on the turntable earlier was bloody majestic. That's definitely going in there. Full throttle reverse is definitely going in. There was that time I jumped the rails while towing the DM3. Oh, definitely the flatbeds. That was definitely... That time I crashed head first into a bunch of flatbeds, too. Thankfully, I've been surprisingly cautious otherwise. That moment where you were trying to fill the SO60 with water. Oh! Was it that time that I was basically fumbling around trying to straighten the pipe out? Because I still have trouble with that. Oh, or do you mean that time with the bloody, the dial in the cab? Or that hose. Yeah, that fucking hose. You know my pain all too well. Whew. That could have been bad. Still could be. Okay. Speed's good. I definitely could add a whole bunch of moments of me fucking around with Mary. Just that one bit of, for fuck's sake, Mary. You know, all that shit. We're nearly there. Speed's good. We're at the exact level of speed. Well, slowly gaining, because we're probably going downhill again. Where are you taking these things? I am taking them to the harbor. Both of them are indeed going to the harbor. And I'm taking this one at the back first to D4I. And this one to C2I. Was a good boy. I double-checked that I knew where I was going with them. That being said, it might be a little difficult to put them into place. I probably should have gone around the back. That probably would have made it easier. But I can still potentially do this. I have a stupid idea in my head, which is always a fun thing to say on these streams. So I might have some idea on what I'm going to do when I reach the harbor. Right. I need to ensure the upcoming points are going left. Yep, we're going left. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're just gonna be pushed down the line by these things for a while. Oh, hey, me kettle's boiling. Cool. Alright. You can change the range... You can change the range on your switch setter. Oh. Ah! Tea time! Twisty knob on the left. Okay. Huh. That thing is not set at the right orientation. That is strange. Oh, that's why. There we go. Sorry, just had to fix that. Alright, tea time. You caught me just in the nick of time. Let me get my teacup. I was going to make decaf coffee, but tea would probably be better. Oh, I have the perfect tea. The perfect tea. Ooh, and a little snack to go with it. All right. So I entered a little contest at work and won, and the contest was that they gave us wellness boxes. And those wellness boxes had little snacks and stuff, and they also had chamomile lavender tea. Woo! It is a strong scent, I'll tell you that. So, let us see. Getting good value out of that redeem? Yeah, you know it. That should be a good winding down tea. Exactly. Chamomile lavender should be great. Should be perfect. Now, I will just let that tea steep while we continue down the line. Anyway, thank you for that redeem. We also have this little snack here. It's a Yes Bar with dark chocolate chip. It was kind of a joke redeem, but glad it panned out for you. Yeah, it was kind of a joke redeem when I... Actually, I don't even know if I started thinking it was a joke. I think I maybe bloody copied it off of Zai or something. The same way I have the hydrate with water button. And the stretch button. Those seem to be common goals. English fruit... Sorry, Faramix, that is interesting. English Frustoki Frish... Whew, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce that. And I thrive on bloody German. Frühstückstee. With chalky milk. Yes. The superior beverage. So, do tell, what is an English Frühstückstee? While you type that out, I think I'm actually going to stop the train and plan out my route. Strong black tea. Interesting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm stuck in the roof. Oh, roof. Alright. If I recall correctly, D should be straight ahead. Nope, that'd be E. So, is D this way? This appears just to be a station. This should be the area. Should be. And it's not, it's G. Dang it. Alright, I know C is over... No, wait. Okay, this is D. Alright, smartass, how you gonna solve this one? Okay. Change of plans from what I was originally anticipating. We are going to take this train to the C area. We are going to drop it off. And then... Yes. The first train I connected to is going to C. That should be the case. Yes. We go to C to I. If I time it just right and park myself right about here-ish, disconnect, go forward, back, go all the way back, connect to the back of the D train, and then basically pull the D train out and then go onward to D. Should be fine. Imagine making an Earl Grey tea with 13 tea bags. Earl Grey is soft. This shit looks like a cup of Nutella. Holy shit. That is potent tea. That is tea with a capital T. Okay. So, we have our plan. We have our heading. So I just need to reverse a little bit. This should be okay. Man, I am some kind of madman for doing this. I made it without chocolate milk, and someone thought it was tomato soup. That is a strong tea. That is a strong tea, my friend. Okay. Yeah. Range. Let's see. You said... you can change the range. Twisty knob on the left. Oh, twisty knob on the left. Okay, that's where I was getting fucked up. Frühstück translates to breakfast tea. I had a feeling, so it's a strong English breakfast tea. Okay, so this is currently 50 miles, or meters probably. This is 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. So 50, 100, 150. I'm gonna go there. Only without the beans and sauce and toast and blood sausage. Okay. That's a full English for breakfast. Will report that this tea does seem to be some sort of green tea. It does... The fuck? Oh, I'm an idiot. Sorry, I had the brakes on. I was distracted by tea. Alright. We're gonna try it, quote-unquote black. Alright. That's not bad. Ooh. Alright, yeah. That's actually a very nice tea. Oops. Sorry, that was my phone going off. Someone is storming the gate. You know, I went through all that, and I didn't even know if the line is bloody ready to go. Straight. Yeah, it should be fine. Hey, Meredith. Fucking googly eyes. Distracted by Tea is the name of my Gilbert and Sullivan troupe. Well, QD is kind of a savant at a lot of things. Like, he, bloody knows a lot of things, especially music. So I'm sure that he knows quite a bit about the German. Okay, I just need to remember where I wanted to stop. Thanks to Twitch, I think my English is better than my German now. Oh. Well, good on you for that. I would like to be able to speak German, but unfortunately my brain... I don't know if my brain can accept any more knowledge at this point. Especially with horrors beyond my comprehension happening every day. Perfect. Right, I will take that back. Right, all disconnected. Now, I just find the one that has my flag. There it is. Beautiful. Now, I think we can disconnect the flag. Cool. I really just picked up bits and pieces there. Once spent a week and change in Vienna. Wonderful time to win the city. Set the parking brake. Oh, right. I'll do that once I get back up here. I didn't know you spent time in Vienna. Although you probably mentioned it while we were watching that one James Bond film where he is in Vienna. So, might have missed it. The Living Daylights. That's the one. Alright. I have come to a realization. We has a problem. Yeah, we certainly do. I might be able... I don't know if I can take the slug, but I can certainly try to put the DE6 all the way up to the buffers, and then go reverse. And then we can attempt to see if we can push the train, pull and push the train without the slug. We'll find out. Full throttle reverse. No, not yet. Easy, easy. Like a glove? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Okay. I had to make sure. Alright. Not necessarily full throttle, but we will indeed be going in reverse. Oh. Alright. This order is going to D4I. So I believe that's over there at that other dock. Oh, wait a minute, wait, shit, fuck, no, wait. Okay. My brain immediately, as soon as we were turning toward the points, was like, man, that might be a tough, tight squeeze, isn't it? Okay. I want to say this could work, but... Yeah, I know it's probably fine. But you know, I have to save and be sure. Okay. Here we go. Whew! Okay, good. Okay. That was going to suck if we were barreling down the fucking thing and all of a sudden... Okay. Okay. Now we just slowly go up. Oh, that was gonna suck if that resulted in bloody shenanigans. Why are we going this way? Didn't I just set the points to not go this way? You mentioned being done with Derail Valley a couple times. You're not done until we've completed Clear the Harbor. Clear the Harbor? I kind of mentioned that purely as a hypothetical. Why do I get the feeling I'm... Oh. Oh. Oh, I fucked up again. Shit. Multi-track drift. Shit. You've never seen that before? Well, here at Trademark Gaming, we like to surprise our viewers with all kinds of bullshit. Fuck. I am impressed. I am too. Shit. Okay. Let's do this properly now. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. I did that before with a flatbed, not an engine. Okay. Oh, right. Why aren't you moving? You should be moving. Oh, right, neutral. Duh. Okay. That's fine. Height. Brake pipe. We have air. And we have air flowing into brake pipe. Now... hopefully we won't need the slug. I don't think we need the slug. I think we're fine. Apparently, all the wacky shenanigans that happened with this game was, waiting to be done until we got to our destination. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, I mentioned hypothetically being done with Derail Valley. That's not gonna be happening anytime soon. But do tell what is Clear the Harbor? No, that didn't do that. That might be a bad thing I just did. What do we got here? 1. Do all the shunting jobs in harbor. 2. Hook all the jobs onto a long train. 3. Feed all the job sheets into the order validator. 4. Deliver around the map. Holy shit. The amount of jobs here, that would take half a real life day, if not a full one. What mad lad did it? And don't tell me you're that mad lad and or lass. No. Yes. Perfect. Yeah, I used 8 DE6s and 4 DH4s. The train was about 2.8 kilometers long. Takes a full minute to build up air pressure for the brakes to release. And when stopping, the front stops about 30 seconds before the tail comes to a stop. Holy shit. How do you even manage all of that? Like, how? Like, legitimately, how? You must be some sort of wizard. A train wizard. That would actually be hilarious. God. If we do another D&D campaign in our little friend group, and trains exist, I want to be a train wizard. I don't know how I would incorporate that into actual D&D lore, but I would do it. The trains would give me power. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just being silly. Shit. You're right, it takes a lot of time. 2 8-hour sessions. Less if multiplayer, I think. 2 8-hour sessions. Holy shit. Oh. Sorry, I had the brakes on again. Alright. We want to be slow with this one. And again, you mentioned multiplayer. That is something I would like to do. Maybe we can collab or something. With our powers combined, we could probably be one competent train conductor. Actually, that's not fair. You know a lot more than I do. Don't need to worry about that, I think. Okay. As long as we keep going slow, I think for now we will just coast down the rails. Hopefully, I don't fuck this up. You'd love to? Oh. That would actually be really nice. I imagine a collab between us would be hilarious. I imagine you would probably be all calm and shit behind the wheel with all of your gadgets. Meanwhile, there's me like, woo! Full throttle reverse! Woo! Every group needs a chaos gremlin. So you got engaged one. Please. We're both chaos gremlins. We're just perpetually in a contest to see who can out-chaos one another. And Storm would agree. We both live off of getting a rise off of one another. That's why we have the whole, like, oh, fairy bread's not real thing. Like, obviously I know fairy bread is a real thing. But the concept to me is so silly. And that's coming from an American whose country makes all kinds of weird food combinations that shouldn't even be a fucking glimmer in somebody's head. Like, compared to half the shit that we make here in America, bloody fairy bread is quite literally milk toast. Deep fried Coke. Exactly. Like, deep fried Coke. Like, who the fuck thought of that? And also, how the fuck does that work? Like... But still, I live off of getting a rise off of Storm when I go, oh, fairy bread's not real. Yes, it fucking is. We're good. We're good. Good. To be honest, I leave logistics to you. You would be able to work out the order to add the jobs to the train for the quickest drop-balls. I'm glad you have that much confidence in me, and honestly, it might work, but take it with a grain of salt, I'd say. Because remember, I do tend to mix things up. Like, there was that one incident where I mixed up stations so badly that I just reset the whole thing. That was not one of my proudest moments. Not my finest moment indeed. Okay. Parking brake? It'll be reset when I send this thing away. Oh, right, for the actual train. Sorry. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Fuel cutoff is in here, isn't it? There. God, I love the noises it makes. All right. We're about to get a lot of money. This was a brilliant idea. $81,000. Nice. And $63,000. That means we currently have $186,000. Yeah. That worked out so well. Let me just need to check on something. I need to adjust some settings here and there after stream. But hey, we got a lot of money now. For one thing, let's throw all these reports and receipts away. For another thing, let's put this thing back in here. I completely forgot about that. Do we have enough space in here? Just enough for... let's take you two out. What? Ah, dang it. Not enough space. Well, anyway. Don't need you. Don't need you. Alright. Let's see. What time is it? Oh, 8:59. A little earlier than our normal cutoff. So we can keep going for a while. Yes, pay 0. 8:59 though. It's time to take me medication. Hooray! And the tea has cooled and it is nice. It is actually quite lovely. Alright. Now I see how I fucked it up with the flatbed. Speaking of which, time to tow this thing to its repair bay. Oh, you know what? You know what? How about instead of the flatbed? It's so rare we get to use this little guy. Little micro shunter. This thing could probably haul the DM3. Bah. Alright. Let's see if I remember how to pilot this thing. Right. So, throttle, temperature, electrics. The electrics have been on the whole time, so that's something. Electrics are on. So where's the thing to start the engine? That's a train brake. Throttle. Headlights, sander. Am I looking right at it? Am I looking right at the start button? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Oh, that's cute. That's adorable. Maybe there's something out here. No, it's worse than that? What do you mean it's worse than that? Is the battery dead? No, the battery shouldn't be dead. What is worse than me making an ass of myself and staring right at the thing going, where is the starter? Where's... Nope, that's not the starter. That is the reverser, so I'll need that later. Sander, throttle, horn. Trying to start the engine. Yeah. I've completely forgotten how to start the engine for this thing, but I'm not going to give up. Maybe it's on the other side. Now let's take the brake off. There should be... Should be something that tells me. Like, am I blind? There must be something I'm missing. Cab light. Horn. Saw some utility doors outside. Utility doors. Those are painted on. Yeah, those are painted on. I can't do anything with those. Though... Eh. Should be something around here that tells me. I have started this before. I know I did. Because, like, you have to for the tutorial. I feel like I'm suddenly a caveman who's just discovered, like, some weird metal box on wheels. Like, Put it in drive and hit throttle. Okay! Okay, it doesn't need a complicated thing for it. Okay, that's cool. Sorry, all the other trains require so much for you to start the engine, I didn't fucking realize. I didn't remember that it was just like that. It's electrical from the word go. Well, typically, when something's electrical, you expect there to be a big button that says go, but I guess when you turn on the electrics, that's kind of what you're doing. Ugh. Okay, okay, fair enough, fair enough. And bonk. Alright. Now that we've refamiliarized ourselves with the concept of electric engines. Okay. Are your brakes on? The handbrakes. Well, not for... well... No. The brakes not on. Oh, shit. So that's what that does. Now why are my brakes going off? Jesus. That'd probably explain why, because my air pressure was going out from my brakes. Okay. 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 Whew. Okay. We're good. We're good. Well, I guess the micro shunter is too small to carry this engine. That's a shame. Well, I was hoping it'd be enough. Well. Back you go. There we go. Alright, now we do this proper. Oh, right. Alright, this time for sure. This time for realsies. No. Okay. Oh. That could have been disastrous. What? I'm not in neutral. What the fuck? Why are we not moving? You should be moving. Yeah, all the brakes are off, so we should be moving. What is going on? Oh. Is the DM3 in gear? You know, I failed to consider that possibility. It's possible it's not in gear. I forgot about that part. Hey, there we go, I think. Right, cheat sheet. So... there we go. And then we... clicked at that. just leave it in gear 2 for now. Ridiculous. I am trying to save you from scrap and you are being a bitch. Why are you rocking? Brake cutout? It's possible. You know what? Ah. That did not work. So. It does not want to move. This thing's more temperamental than Mary. Oi, do you want to be repaired and get a new paint job or what? You know what? I have a stupid idea. If we can't pull, then we will push. It's working. It's working. Bit by bit, I'm going to push this bastard onto the turntable. Sorry. And also, I'm going to figure out what's wrong with you. No. Well, now the brake pipe is going off. Guess we can call this one ODB. Don't know what that one means. One difficult bitch, I assume. Old dirty bastard. Okay. Oh. No idea why your brake pipe light is going off again. There's got to be something going on with the connection. Air's flowing. Air's flowing. Maybe it might be that. Yep, that was it. Oil temp's still going off on this old thing. Probably wouldn't be a good idea to let it keep running. I don't know how that happened. There we go. This might probably be the rest of the stream at this point. With how difficult this diesel is being, even when it's dead. Let it be known that even if you're dead, you can still apparently be a prima donna. At least the tea's good tonight. Whoop. Bring out Meredith. Don't connect the brake hose. Just brute strength it. You know what? The thought had crossed my mind. Something's changed. There we go. Just check this again. Alright, you dirty old bastard. You want to play hardball? We'll play hardball. There we go. Sorry to call you out when you were having your lovely little rest there, Meredith. But we apparently have one last job to do. Extra physics? Yeah, for sure. You know what? Before I do this, before I commit, as a precaution. It's right behind me, isn't it? Alright. Ramming speed, motherfucker! Woo! That could have been bad, but it came out perfect. Brilliant idea, Farah. Great success indeed. Let it be known, everyone, when all else fails, fuck it. Ram into your problems at a top speed of 20 kilometers an hour. There. A little bit further. Mythbusters Law. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Exactly. Adam Savage would be proud of me. Alright. Is it ready? It's ready! Alright. Off you go. Pushed it like it wasn't even there. Exactly. Should have done that from the start. Sorry, I'm just trying to find where I connect the hose. I guess I'll worry about that part later. So, mechanical powertrain. Wheels. Body. Oil. Sand. Alright. Now where's the fuel line? Where do I put the fuel? Like, there should be an obvious area, like an obvious little hole somewhere. Not that one. Where the fuel would go. Where is it? You can see it from the cab? Ah, that one. Naturally. Thank you. Yeah. Perfect. And now... Okay. And our grand total is... 45,723. Oh, that's nothing. That's small potatoes for me. There we go. Now then. It's time to go get paint and sand. I believe... No, that's the wrong thing. I think we'll go to GF for this one. Alright. Let's see. Don't mind me, I'm just looking up the livery catalog. For the DM3... There's a nice blue little number that you can typically find, but there's also the nice orange, black, and white demonstrator livery. I need to remember I need 2 cans of the paint, one for the outdoor and one for exterior, one for interior. And that's also for the sand, too. So... I think the red looks snazzier. Looks a little bit more uniform. Alright. Where's the store? Where's the store? Store should be somewhere nearby. I've been in this city enough times. Alright. I just need 2 cans of sand. Golden shovel will always make me laugh. That's the standard paint. Where's the demo paint? Probably a machine factory, isn't it? Yeah. You know what? Just double checking before I commit. There's sand. No other paint. There's DVRT, which is standard. No other paint. Okay. Machine factory then. MF. Unless the paint suddenly decided it's in the harbor. Alright, where are you? There it is. I should also consider getting tech. Wireless MU controller. I definitely need that. Remote signal booster. Probably need that. Battery charger. Defo need that. Yeah. I definitely need those controls. Now, sand and paint. There's sand. There's the standard paint, but where is the good paint? There's the good paint, the fancy paint. Alright. Demonstrator paint, 60,000. Sand can. 60,400. Gadget allows synchronous operation of multiple vehicles. Gadget that extends operational range of the locomotive remote controller. Alright. Is it safe to assume, Farah, that if I were to put this in the DE6, it would allow me to control it with the remote control device? You know, this thing. Distance tracker. Flashlight. It's a good assumption, but it doesn't work. Alright. Well, I'll have to do research into finding out what could broadcast the signal then. Automatic train stop. A gadget that stops the train if the driver does not respond to periodic prompts. I didn't even know there were periodic prompts. Proximity reader. Proximity sensors. Universal control stand. A gadget used to operate supported locomotives from alternative positions. Oh, so basically it's an upgraded version of that. Anti-wheel slip computer. Another one of those proximity sensors. Analog controller. I'll worry about the controller. You need a special add-on for the DE6 for remote control to work. The add-on is also called a DE2. Yeah, that's not confusing at all. Alright. We'll have to keep our eyes out for this special add-on. Unless you mean add-on like something I have to download, in which case, again, we'll worry about it later. Right. Back to the shed. It's literally a DE2 shunter. Oh. Okay, fair. That's completely fair. Oh, dear. That joke went right over my head. The remote controls the DE2, and the DE2 uses multi-unit to control the DE6. Okay. Fair enough. You know, if I ever find a scrapped DE2 somewhere out in the wild, that'll be a lovely day. Until then, I'll keep that in mind with all the other DE2s out in the wild. Alright. Where's me paint gun? Fuck! I see you found that new one there. I was looking for Thomas themed stuff, but do you know how many people have uploaded like a loud as hell version of the Thomas theme? So many. Like, I was hoping that they would at least add like the surprise sound effect, like maybe Thomas's whistle. Nothing. It's all the loud version of the theme song from YouTube Poops. Yeah. So I prefer that piano rendition. I think that piano version there summarizes the whole vibe for this fucking stream, as well as all the other Derail Valley streams we've had on here. Everything goes all fine, we're all hunky-dory, and then... Fuck! Oh, you made a remix of that earlier today. Oh, that's awesome. Oh. If I can find that in the wild, that'd be fucking great. I gotta withdraw it. Here we go. I taste colors. Ooh. Now this is snazzy. I like this. And now, for the piece de resistance. There we go. Oh, that is actually nice. Let's get you in your proper place now. Alright. Handbrake is off. Air is on. Let's see. Electrics. Starter. Dash light. Cab light. Not exactly what I want. Okay. So, which one of these is a reverser? There's a reverser. Alright. Now, fuel cutoff. Starter. Oh. Okay. Now, let's get this down to first gear. Okay. It's moving, but it's still squealing its brakes. Like, it's off. So, what's going on? Oh! Son of a bitch, it's moving on its own. It's currently coasting. Okay. Okay. This is a DM3, if I recall correctly. Where... This is the shunter. This is the DM... Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I got confused. Yeah, there's your DM3. So... Alright, so we want it to be pointing there. Perfect. Okay. Well, as long as its brakes aren't screaming at me, it's fine. So far, so good. Okay. Beautiful. Now let's reorganize the shed a little bit. Here's our SO60. You get your ass back over here, Mary. There. Get the micro shunner back here. Get the slug. Get the utility car. And for the sake of decoration, let's see. Yep. Okay. Well, aside from some difficulties due to weird breaks and whatnot, we've done it. We finally got the DM3 back. We got the DM3 in the shed. Now we have got to recoup all the money that we spent. And also we have to be on the lookout for other scrap trains. I still need to figure that out because, like, they apparently hide very well. At least to me. Who knows? Maybe they were caught on... Maybe they were caught on stream and I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, I'd say tonight was very, very successful. Given that we pulled off that major job with Meredith here. Meredith is certainly the MVP. Or as Faramix put it, the fucking Dommy Mommy engine. Oh dear. Oh dear. You know, if I were a talented artist, I would draw that. Not that... I am a good artist, but I am not that talented. Yet. Oh dear. Other than that... Yes, we still have... Let's go over our checklist. We have the DH4. We have the S282. And we have the DE2. So those are the other ones. And she's staring into your soul. Yep. Brilliant, isn't it? Oh boy. But yeah, one day we'll get all these other engines. Okay, I think that'll do for now. I think we've done a lot tonight. We've had a lot of success and had some bloody comedy happen during some of my antics. So, let's see who is ready to be rated tonight. There we go. Let's see. Ah, excellent. There's that. There's that. Well, we gotta go with an old favorite. Let me see. What game are they playing? Oh, I might know this game. I just haven't played it. Interesting. This will be an interesting experience. Alright. Let me just get the bloody thing up. There we go. We're on our way to the party Demoness tonight, aka Minerva, with Veggie BLT. So, I do not know if I will be back next Sunday because there's a schedule conflict going on, but I will do my best. Maybe I will do an impromptu Derail Valley stream midway through the week, but yeah. Thanks for being on. Oh, a pleasure as always. Thank you for watching. Like, it's always a bloody pleasure. Thank you to everyone who's currently in here, by the way. Everyone who's currently watching, both present and in the future. as always, check out my Blue Sky and my YouTube. My YouTube is where all the VODs go, and my Blue Sky is where you can get all the updates. So you'll be able to see what I'm going to be doing throughout the week through there. So, with that being said, I will send you all on your way. Thank you for watching, and have a good evening.